1866, in the territory of Arizona, a treaty existed between the Mescalero Apaches and the United States government. As was the case of many treaties with the Indians, this one was broken. The question of which side first broke the treaty is still disputed today. It is known, however, that the head of one band of Apaches would not necessarily feel obligated to honor the decisions of the leader of another band. On May 16th, a troop of cavalrymen, under the leadership of an ambitious young lieutenant, attacked and massacred a sleeping camp of Mescalero men, women, and children. The leader of that Apache band, along with his woman, were among the few survivors. Ironically, he and his people had believed in and were respecting the treaty. That once peaceful man who had opposed killing now became a feared and hated warrior. He soon came to be known to white men throughout the territory as Shi Glitzo, the man who wore the yellow shirt.
I knew a fellow who lost a couple of fingers that way.
I just can't wait no longer. That wasn't thunder you heard a while ago. That was my big gut tearing up my little one, and I'm a-fixing to head it off before it gets to my backbone.
Oh, boy, reckon we better pitch in, fellas. The rate them's going, we ain't gonna have nothing left.
Ain't you grubbing tonight, Major? Seems to me you'd get enough of that right in just making out them survey maps in the daytime.
You gave us a start. We didn't expect you back so soon.
Had a change of plans, Major. Sort of figured you'd be more interested in this than camp meat.
Little bit of yellow shirt's handiwork.
I'd hoped that renegade had learned his lesson after the skirmish we had at the Big Muddy last spring.
Wolves don't change, Major, once they've tasted blood.
Were there any others with this man?
Near as I could tell, there wasn't. He was a dispatcher from Fort Blanding. I found this on him. It's made out to you, sir.
The treaty with the Mescaleros has been broken. Yellow Shirt and his band have ambushed the supply train from Fort Haines and butchered all troops. You are hereby ordered to return to the safety of the fort immediately. Signed, Colonel Redding. Men, we're going to break camp in the morning. Private Hatfield, see to the bearing of this man as soon as it's light.
Yes, sir.
Corporal Hawkins, you'll take the first watch.
Yes, sir.
Private Simmons, you'll relieve him.
Yes, sir.
Come on, men, let's get this fire out.
them thought was goners, Major. What'd you make them devils stopping like they did?
I don't know, Trooper. I don't think we better wait around here anymore and try to find out either. Let's pack up and get out of here.
Appreciate what you done for me, Mr. Glass.
Forget it, boy. I'll be scouting ahead, Major.
Sam, you know the Apache better than any of us. Why do you suppose they quit last night?
Well, my guess would be they're having a little fun. When they get tired of the fun, then I think we better prepare for dying.
Trooper Hatfield? Sir? Break out the shovels. Looks like we've got another grave to dig.
Are you sure we got time? I ain't looking to end up as buzzard bait. Let's hightail it out of here.
That's an order, Trooper.
Yes, sir.
I don't know what you thought of this man, Lord. I grew to like him the past few months. He was a bit headstrong, but that's the way of mountain men, I suppose.
Well, I'll be a son of a...
He can't last more than a few hours. I'm asking for a couple of volunteers to stay with him till he dies and bury him properly.
That's asking a mighty lot, ain't it, Major?
Oh, we know better than those savages we're running from. I'll see to it whoever stays gets double pay.
Ain't much need for money with your head splitting wide open from a tomahawk.
Under the circumstances, I'll forgive your insubordination, Jenkins. What's the matter with you men? I don't think there's one of us here doesn't owe a debt to Sam Glass for something. And what about you, Trooper? Where would you be now if Sam Glass hadn't sucked the rattler poison out of your neck that time? And you, Hatfield, who was it pulled you out of the muddy when the Apache shot your horse out from under you last spring?
I'll stay.
Double pay, huh? That's a mighty tempting offer, Major.
You're volunteering?
Yeah, I reckon I am.
All right, the rest of you men mount up. We've got 75 miles ahead of us of playing cat and mouse with Yellow Shirt. We'll move as slow as we dare. You men will probably catch up before nightfall. Come on, men. Let's go.
How long you think he's gonna last?
Too darn long to suit me.
Hey, you hear something out there?
Shut your lip, boy. You're making me nervous.
Sorry, just thought I heard something.
You're going to keep hearing things out there till you jump out of your hide.
Lem, what you gonna do with your extra pay?
I'm going to get me a quarter rye. Yes, sirree. A quarter of that rot, gutness rye you've ever seen. That's what I'm a-getting. Hey, boy, did I ever tell you about the time I caught myself one of them Blackfoot squaws? You know them Blackfoots, they're different than them dog-faced. They don't mind a white man throwed in every once in a while. For variety, I reckon.
You think if I gave him a drink of water, it might help to ease him a bit?
Indians must have got him, Major. Otherwise, they would have caught up by now.
Let's stop here for an hour or so and give the horses a breather. Maybe they'll catch up by then.
It's sure taking him a hell of a long time to die.
I don't see how the devil he can last much longer.
When
You stay here, boy. I'm gonna take a look around. Them engines may be down our throats any minute.
Lem, is that you?
You darn fool, you went in there and blew my head off. We ain't staying here now. That shot'll bring every engine for miles around. I told you, let's get out of here, boy.
But, Lem, he ain't dead yet.
As far as I'm concerned, he is.
My dear Martha, I miss you very much. I know that I said I'd be home by now, but Major Henry promised me a bonus for this last trip. And it means that we'll have enough money to buy that little piece of ground that we've always wanted over on Spring Creek. I hope you like the music box. I picked it up at Sutter's store a couple of weeks ago.
Trooper Joe said he'd deliver it along with this letter. Tell little Sam he's to be a good little boy and help you with the chores. And tell my little Rachel that Papa will make a cradle for her dolly when he gets back. Martha, I know it's been rough on you and the kids, but we'll be together soon, the way a family should be. I love you, Martha. I love you very, very much. Sam, P.S. There's been no trouble at all with the Indians.
Sunbeams stream forward, dawn boys with shimmering shoes of yellow. On top of the sunbeams that stream toward us, they are dancing. At the east, the rainbow moves forward. Dawn maidens with shimmering yellow shoes, shirts of yellow, dance over us, beautifully over us. It is dawning, beautifully over us. It is dawning.
Sam? Sam? I'm over here, Sam.
Where, Martha? I can't see you, honey. Coming home, honey. Martha!
Over here, Glass. Over here, Glass.
I'm glad to see you, boys. What took you so long to get here? My throat's dry. Real dry. I need water. Real bad. Wouldn't deny a man a drink of water now, would you, boys? It's me, Sam. Don't you know me? Look at me! I'm your friend! I'm your friend! We ain't friends no more, you can bet on that! You're yellow! The both of you! I ought to lead you to the wolves! You dirty coward! You ain't got the guts to stand up to a real man! Come back! Martha! Martha!
Somebody help me! Help!
mountains rising high. He was a gentleman and couldn't stand it, knowing he might watch his people die. They were a peaceful tribe, the Mescaleros, they'd chosen for the chief. A yellow-shirted legend running free, a man called Sheep. The white man came along and broke the promise as they did at Wounded Knee. With trouble in his heart, this man called Sheep fought to keep his land and people free.
Martin.
You sure?
It is his way of scalping. Besides, only a crazy man would take whiskey and leave food.
All right, hold it right there. Now drop those rifles. Drop it. Now get down.
Tira yo po.
Handcuffs are in the saddlebag, kid.
Apache traitor.
Hold it, kid.
You call him kid. Even to you, he's not a man.
When you get in a tight spot, you better use your gun.
I forgot.
Someday you might run into something you can't handle with that knife.
For some, the gun would be too easy.
The Army will take care of him. All right, now move. I said move.
I hear, white man.
Excuse me, Sim. Ben Ziegler just rode in. They've got Mateen.
All right, get down.
Here, my brothers, more Apache traitors. Get moving.
Yours has been a foolish war, Martin.
I will fight the long knives till I die.
I'll see to it that you don't get another chance. You brought needless misery to your people.
You speak lies. I fight for the Apache. I will gather warriors around.
We've had enough killing from you and your kind.
I will kill again.
Get them out of here, Sergeant. Lock them up.
More whites will die. Martin will eat his people.
Good job, Mr. Ziegler. Frankly, I didn't think you'd bring this one in.
Well, I had considerable help.
Yes. I'll mention that in my reports.
Didn't you have something you wanted to do, kid? Go ahead, I'll bring your pay down.
You have a knack for handling them. I can't seem to muster enough respect.
Because they work for us, chasing down their own kind?
Perhaps.
It isn't easy for them, Major.
I know General Crook speaks well of them.
Yeah, I do. Before you hired Apache scouts, the Army chased Geronimo for a year and a half.
Don't forget, we were in unknown territory, pursuing an enemy that refused to stand and fight. That's what makes it so hard to catch these renegades.
We'll get them, just give us enough time.
That's the point. When we captured Geronimo, they quieted down. But as long as these renegades are on the loose, it keeps the young bucks restless. One incident, a new leader, that's all it would take.
Well, I don't know. Some of them savvy a lot more than you give them credit for. Now, take the kid, for instance. He sees a new way coming. Since we've been scouting together, you might say he's grown to be part white man, just like I've grown to be part Indian.
That's a dangerous attitude.
My job, a man can't afford an attitude. When your life's at stake, you've got to know. And don't forget, Major, the only man who can catch an Apache is another Apache.
And don't you forget, Ziegler, an Indian is always an Indian.
Liwana knows I have long wanted her. With gifts such as these, your father will consent to our marriage.
Then you had best show them to my father.
You show little respect for Apache brave. When I buy you, I will teach you respect. I will teach you to love me.
Spotted One is much horse.
What do you think, my brother?
9-10 admire this Spotted Horse many, many times.
Ben, you know my brother Chickason?
Chickason? Sure do. These are horses.
That horse would soon go lame.
Chickason, are you here to keep an eye on this lovesick kid?
I speak for him tonight.
So soon?
My brother worries, but I have promised to speak only the good I know of him.
Maybe we could team up and really tell our old man a thing or two, huh?
And I call you friend.
Catalan's friend's good judge of horses.
That Spotted Horse is the only good one of the bunch.
I know.
That horse is too sick to live through the winter.
I would give to Catalan all his horses for very little money.
Yeah? How much?
1 month's pay.
I have a debt to pay, presents to buy.
For half a month's pay, I'd give Catalan these horses. But I keep Spotted One only for myself.
Oh, Spotted Horse has much spirit. Don't you think you better keep a more gentle horse?
Oh, I have another buyer. Chato, he will buy him.
Chato? Well, now, maybe we could give you a big can of tobacco.
Another one for next month?
Hey, almost forgot. Corporal. Took long enough coming through, that and the extra pay.
Is a man of more importance now?
They say make a man a corporal and he'll act like a sergeant, at least for the first few days.
So, the White Scout returns. Have you brought back more Apache scalps? Geronimo would have stretched your body from hill to hill for being the traitor you are.
Have you come back to stay?
For a while, perhaps.
Must you go back?
Have you forgotten? I am like the soldier. That I must come or go, as they tell me.
Lewana, have you forgotten? The whites give us food and tobacco today.
No, Father. You must make your mark on the paper.
They have taken my arm. Let them make my mark with it.
Your father should not be bothered. I can get the rations.
I will not have you begging the whites for me. I am not an old woman.
The whites have good reason to remember Nantan as a great warrior.
If more of my young braves had followed me, this would still be our home instead of our prison.
Forgive him, Catalan. The wounds of the old heal slowly.
And my wounds. They open up more and more each time I meet the eyes of my people.
Is it so with my eyes?
No.
I have come to speak for Catalan. Will Nantan listen?
Catalan wears a strange manner. Does he come as Long Knife Scout or as an Apache?
As Apache.
Nantan will listen. You may speak.
My brother has little wealth, but he has strength and youth. There would be many grandchildren to gladden Nantan's heart.
For many years, our families have walked together, but I have my doubts about Catalan. He now walks with the whites. Many of our people look upon him as a traitor.
The whites take the land with their guns, Lewana, but they hold it with the plow. I would learn their ways so that I can help our people. We are to have peace. We must learn to work with them. Your father must understand this.
But he says a man cannot ride two horses.
Better that than to ride a dead horse. The old way is gone.
Then I will learn from you. If we marry, will we live as the whites?
Why do you ask this?
I like the way of the woman in their marriage.
So?
Her husband does not beat her. She can come and go without his permission. If the woman pleases him, the man will buy her many things. Calico with which to make dresses and...
I have not yet made the decision to which way we will live.
White man's way is very good.
I think the Apache way is better.
In all things?
In everything that concerns the squaw.
Well, now I understand. You wish to live as the whites, but only in matters that please you.
Already you talk as a wife.
My brother believes we must learn to live among the whites.
But to fight with them against our own people?
Nantan knows that there are bad among the Apache, as well as good. Catawban fights only against the bad ones.
Chato has come to speak for Nantan's daughter in marriage.
Chato will wait his turn. I listen now to Chickason, who speaks for Catawban.
Nantan would be wise if he heard my words. When I speak about Catawban, I speak the truth.
You will speak when your time comes.
Perhaps Nantan no longer sees with the eyes of a warrior. Catawban is a traitor.
Enough.
There, you see? Chickason jumps at my words, just as his brother jumps when the long knives speak.
Silence!
Chato speaks with a jealous tongue.
And you speak with a crooked one. Catawban has two faces, one red, one white. If you would have your grandchildren with two faces, then give your daughter to the traitor Catawban.
Let him go. Warriors do not fight over women. Take him inside.
Indian seems to be in a big hurry.
Yeah, it's Chato.
Better go see what this is all about.
You have bred trouble. Your brother spoke with his hands.
And Chato?
With his knife.
As a coward does. In the back.
Going, kid?
For my horse.
What's the trouble?
It belongs to Apaches.
Not if it involves you and Chato.
He has spilled my brother's blood.
Is he dead? Well, then don't be a fool. I'll bring Chato back.
No, I will go.
Look, you just got those corporal stripes. I don't want you losing them.
If Chickason dies, I must avenge him.
I know Apache law. With But you just keep in mind what we've been working for.
What would you have me do, Luana?
It's not for me to say.
I must see my brother.
He is dead, Catalan.
Your brother's knife. You know the laws of our people.
What? Got anything?
Just my horse's legs.
Well, let's try the west side.
It's an awful lot of trouble for just one Indian.
you sure it was a kid?
Sure, I'm sure. He was headed for that gap.
Well, that means he's closing in.
2 Apache bucks in the boulders. Hallelujah.
All right, Sergeant, let's go earn that pension.
Sergeant!
That's Chato's horse.
It is therefore my decision that you shall all be taken to the territorial prison at Yuma and there suffer the penalty of death by hanging.
Are you
You all right, sir? Of course. Bring in Catawba. Well?
It's Ziegler, sir. He wants to talk to you first.
Very well. There's nothing you can do.
He only did what he felt was right under Apache custom.
I don't run this reservation according to Apache custom. He's got to be punished.
Under the circumstances, after all he's done for us?
You either have discipline or you don't.
But he didn't understand.
He broke reservation and he killed. And when any Indian does that, he's a renegade.
This is a personal matter.
And subject to capture, confinement, and punishment. Now, bring in Catawba.
Come in, kid. You'll have to wait outside, Nantan.
I have a right to be here. I speak for my people.
You, Catawba, are here on a charge of murder.
Now, wait a minute. Isn't that painting it pretty black?
Mr. Ziegler, by your report, you captured this prisoner.
That's right.
Did you see the killing?
No, sir.
But you saw the prisoner standing over the body of the dead man.
I did.
He had a knife in his hand? He had a knife in his hand.
He did.
Do you have anything to say?
I will speak for Catawba. By our tribal law, when a man is killed, his spirit cannot leave this earth until his death has been avenged. Catawba took his brother's knife and avenged his death.
That is why he is here, to be punished for this crime.
I have thought many days and still cannot understand the white man's way. When Catawba killed by your law, you gave him honor. When he killed by our law, you take his freedom.
Catawba chose the white man's way when he took the oath as an Army scout. He must be tried by our law.
And try me too. It was I who placed the knife in his hand.
Catawba, you understand this is your last chance to speak in your own behalf? Because of your good record as an Army scout, I am hereby reducing the charge of murder to one of manslaughter. Therefore, you, Catawba, also known as the Apache Kid, are to be taken to the territorial prison at Yuma and there imprisoned for a term of 7 years. That's all. You're dismissed.
7 years in that hellhole? You know that it would have been much kinder to hang him.
You will leave now, Nantan. All right, get up in the wagon. Hurry up with those horses.
Look, kid, I'm not going to try and justify the Army.
Always you two ride together. Even to prison.
Here.
Get out.
Go fill these up. Now pick them up.
The dog still obeys his master.
Go and hitch horses and take them to water.
Can I help you, kid? Take it easy. Hear me?
I hear the white man.
Get up. No one sits while Martin stands.
Got the one with us now?
I want my freedom just as much as you, Martin.
Well, put up your gun and join us.
Is the White Scout dead?
Yes.
We would have you make sure.
Only a squaw wastes bullets on dead men.
Boys, come with me.
You all right, Ziegler? Yeah, but that's more than I can say for the rest of them.
All right, take it easy now.
Much obliged.
Ziegler's back, sir.
Ziegler?
He's been wounded. A cowboy just brought him in. 2 guards were killed.
And the prisoners?
They got away. He's in the infirmary.
Ben Ziegler has been brought back, wounded.
Catalan?
No word of him yet. But if he lives, word of him will come to us.
Fine situation, Mr. Ziegler. Martin on the loose again, Catalan with him. It would appear that the kid's more Indian than you thought. Well, anyway, we're glad you got back. Take care of him, Doctor.
Here. I'll take that.
I didn't know you saved souvenirs, Ben.
I got use for this.
I beg your pardon, sir. It's happened. There's been a raid on the Oliver Ranch.
A raid? Well, how could they? You've got patrols in that area.
Yes, sir.
Oliver?
He's dead. They killed his son, too.
Any evidence?
They're army shells, sir.
Anything else?
A fellow named Watson caught sight of the raiders as they left. One of the Indians was riding a blaze-faced sorrel.
Ziegler's. The kid and Martin. It's a bad combination. Hard to stop. But we're going to stop them, Sergeant. Understand that. You'll double your patrols and you'll keep them on the move till you bring that bunch in. Oh, and place extra guards on the Indian village.
Yes, sir.
Already you speak against me, Katawan. You are a fool. If we had only driven off the white man's horses and not killed, we would be safe. Even now you protect them. We must plan how to get the things we need. Fast horses, guns and cartridges, and plenty of food. Soon a time will come when I will ride far. To Mexico, maybe? And who will ride with Katawan? None of you. We ride together only to raid for what we need.
Martin does not raid. Martin makes war. And you, Catawan, do you ride with us?
I have no choice.
Then you will listen when Martin speaks.
That depends on what you say.
I say you will listen. I will give the orders and you will obey. Or you will die. I give you back the mark of the white man.
There's word of Catawan?
Catawan is too cunning, even for an Apache to find.
If he still lives.
He lives, but the whites die. 2 more last week.
I cannot believe it is Catawan. He would not kill them.
Why not?
Surely he has gone far away where he will not be found.
Knowing the daughter of Nantan waits for him.
Dawson family slaughtered. Harrison's killed, burned out. Lost our supply wagon. 3 troopers killed. The kid's behind this. It's too clever for Martin. The way they dodge around. Always there right after we've left. At one place tonight, the next time they're 100 miles away. What's the answer?
We need more men, sir.
It's impossible. They're not to be had.
If these young bucks keep sneaking off, it won't be long before we'll all be able to go out.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, Sergeant. If we don't stop them soon, we'll have another uprising on our hands. And that I won't have.
No, sir.
Gaunt,
Yes, sir.
what do you think of bounty hunters?
I beg your pardon, sir.
You don't like them, but I don't like them either. They're brutal human beings. But they do get results, don't they?
Yes, sir.
You're in more trouble than rumor has it.
You think so?
You seen those vultures outside?
My troops can't find them. I've had no help from the Indian scouts.
No wonder they've been on the kid's side ever since the army sentenced him.
So I'm left with bounty hunters.
You'll pay for 100 heads before you get the ones you want.
So long as I get the ones I want.
Hard cash, Major. We'll take it in any size, paper or silver.
I'm not paying for just any Apache you bring in.
Come on, Major. Looks just like the kid.
Take a good look at that poster next time.
Is this your way of backing out of paying?
You bring in Martine and the kid and you'd have earned your money.
Come on.
Hey, take that out of here with you.
Well, that one's a gift, Major. The next time we won't make any mistakes. And you'd better have the money ready.
Guard.
Help me get him out of here.
Well, how's your stomach holding up, Major? You know, there's one card you haven't played yet.
What's that?
Me. I mean it.
You're not going out, so forget it.
Why not?
As long as you're asking, I might as well give it to you straight.
I'm listening.
There's a general feeling around that because of the way things were between you and the kid.
That I was looking the other way when he jumped and made the break, is that it?
That's it.
Well, as long as we're talking straight, you might as well get it through your head that I'm going after the kid. And when I find him, I'm going to kill him.
How do you think you're going to find him?
I'll take care of that. You just take the guard off of Anton and the girl.
The whites still take us for fools. They took away the guards thinking we would lead them to Katawan. We must be careful.
You follow the scout's trail. We'll see what this is all about. Say now, looks like you boys made a pretty good haul. That wouldn't be the Apache Kid or Martin, would it?
That's Martin.
Well, there goes a long ride for nothing.
Join the army. You'll get used to that.
Thanks. I like getting mine the easy way. The kid's still out there.
Nantan, it's good to see you. I thought sure my days of living were over.
They will be if you remain here any longer. I have ponies for you from Liwana, with her wish that you make a quick departure.
I will not leave without her.
But much money has been placed on your head. The white bloodsuckers come from everywhere to claim your life. Leave with the ponies while you can.
I have endured much in order to take her with me. I will endure a great deal more until I can. Symbol of Apache hate. Martin.
You will kill Martin, then?
I am through with killing. I seek only peace. No longer will I walk two trails.
But the trail you walked was one of honor.
Someday our people will live at peace with the whites. But other men will bring this to pass. Not I.
Our people will learn from the understanding I have gained from you. They will speak of Katawan with respect. Come with me. It is my wish that you might live with your own people, that you might make your home on the same lands with me. But since there are those who would seek your life, you must journey far from here. My daughter waits for you yonder. Go to her, my boy. Care for her as she cares for you. Live as you believe you should live. But make your new world far away from here. Go.
see? Food, clothing, blankets, everything we will need for our new home.
It will be a small home.
We will be together.
Not as deep as the scars of loneliness that have been on my heart.
Forgive me for being a woman.
For what reason?
That I stood by helplessly while you suffered countless pains.
Only the pain of being apart from you. All other scars will heal.
I promise to be a good wife.
And I can beat you.
And I will do only that which will please you.
No speaking your mind on family matters?
Never.
I have waited long to take you with me. Now I know you should go back.
I am your woman.
You will be hunted as I am hunted. I have nothing to give you. No home, no people, not even food that I have provided.
Then give me the mountains for my home and the stars for my friends.
That's far enough.
I've got a bullet for you, Apache.
It takes an Apache to catch an Apache. Remember?
Yeah. Yeah, I remember a lot of things. Especially my own mistakes.
Do you, bounty hunter?
This is a personal matter. Just wanted to return a bullet that you left with me.
He still believes it was you who shot him.
It was Martin.
Try again, kid. You're getting closer.
This is the first time I've ever pointed a gun at you, Ben.
Then shoot it.
You shoot it.
Ziegler, send the kid out. And don't try anything. We're looking down your throat. Jessup! Harry! One false move and we'll plaster you up against that wall over there. You and the girl, Ziegler, stay where you are. Kid, you go give yourself up to Jessup over there.
I will go.
You do, and you never live to raise any kids.
Come on. All right, if that's the way you want it. That kid's scalp is worth too much to let you get away, Ziegler. Hey, Jessup! Get him around from the other side!
I'll take that one.
Hold it, kid. This is one of those times that knife's not gonna do you any good.
We're still looking down your throat, Ziegler!